We're in the township. We are going to, we're gonna get that dragon, I think, chat. We're gonna get that dragon. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at this person.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
She wants his soul, chat. She wants the soul of Artorias. The soul of Lord Gwyn's knight Artorias, who was consumed by the Abyss. The legend that Artorias repelled the Abyss only told half the story. It seems that he was defeated, and his honor preserved by some unsung hero, who is the true victor over the Abyss. 80, thank you for the bits, much appreciated. Alright, so you have some options here. With the Soul of Sith, you can create, Artorias's, the great sword of, what's it called? You know what it's called. Alright, so if you have, like, a claymore plus 10, or a longsword plus 10, you can use that. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. We're not gonna make it, but I am gonna show it off. These dudes drop large Titanite shards. There's tons of large Titanite shards here to pick up. It rules, it's great. If you come here early, it's tough, but you find more than enough Titanite to, like, upgrade all of your weapons and armor, which is, you know, obviously worth. We're running around in the ruins of Oolacile. Everyone has become a weird monster thing. Everyone has, like, a weird thing growing out of their head. But who are we to judge? We also can have a weird thing growing out of our head. Be it an egg or a sunlight maggot. Sometimes your whole head turns into a treasure chest, you know? The point is, judge not, lest ye be judged. Speaking of the sunlight maggot, come over here and we'll use it. Check it out. You're like, oh, look, this building. Look, there's a building here. And it's showing me the inside of the building here. Right? I wonder if there's anything in this building. I wonder if there's anything in there. Oh, is that a treasure chest in the corner there? Oh, it is. It's a treasure chest. Alright, I need to get in this building. How do I get in? Let me in. Oh, there's no way in. Right? No way in. What are you gonna do? You just need light. Let there be light. And here we got the silver pendant. That's not what I meant to do. Silver pendant engraved with the crest of Artorias, one of the ancient treasures of Anor Londo, presented to Artorias for facing the abyss. Effectively deflects the dark of the abyss, especially in its magic forms. And it's weird that he got this from Anor Londo, because that is straight up some Oolacile magic. But we can use it to repel dark magic. And dark magic is pretty good, so being able to repel it, pretty good. We are not, but we will be shortly dashing. And we get Dark Orb, which is the spell these ladies are casting. Abyss sorcery discovered by an Oolacile sorcerer on the brink of madness. Fires a giant dark orb. In contrast to standard soul sorceries, Abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Perhaps human souls, because of their humanity, produce sorceries with more tangible presence. Now, this is some magic that somebody cooked up in the midst of an abyss, right? Like ultimate darkness. A darkness beyond darkness. Idiot. I'm sorry. So their spells are different. Like they're able to like cook up like crazier, more powerful spells. Alright, we should have enough souls now. Yep. We're good to go. We're good to go. Let's go hit up Logan. And after that, we can start Griggs. Dark Orb, if Dark Bead is a shotgun, Dark Orb is a high-powered sniper rifle. It goes forever and it's fast as shit. If somebody's running away from you in a straight line and you fire Dark Orb, you'll get them. Like, you'll get them. It's pretty good. But it's, you know, obviously nowhere near as good as Dark Bead.
Oh, there you are. It's been a while. Or were you just here this fast?
Alright, we're gonna buy one spell and then leave.
Come again, anytime you please, for I too learn.
Oh, damn it.
Teaching a student.
He said something different last time.
Oh, this. Come again. The knowledge here is limitless.
There it
I
is.
would absorb it, then share it with you. Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How Dare you disturb me?
Alright, so there's a bit of a difference here that maybe we overlook a lot, where, like, hollows are always thought to be, like, you know, like these mindless, crazy lunatics. But that's not necessarily the case, as we find out. I was watching Questionable. She was doing Dark Souls 3 last night. And she was fighting Gale. And, you know, I was like, it's funny that Gale is like the big send-off for the series, you know? Like, he's the last boss they made, or he's like the last boss we fight in a Dark Souls game, right? And he is essentially a glorified hollow with a broken straight sword. You know what I mean? Like, the broken straight sword flailing hollow is one of, like, the first enemies we fight. And, it's the last enemy we fight. You know, that's cute. It's nice. And I was commenting on that, and Questionable was like, well, I mean, he can still use his crossbow, so, like, he's not all the way hollow. But thanks, B, that we're doing this, I was like, well, hollows use crossbows. Like, we see that all the time. Like, hollows are fully capable of using crossbows. You know? And Dark Souls 3 makes it pretty clear that, like, just because you're hollow doesn't mean you're, like, a mindless, crazy lunatic. Your motivations may be, like, unknowable, but it doesn't make you, like, you know, crazy. Logan doesn't go crazy. Logan doesn't go crazy because he's hollow. Logan goes crazy because he's peered beyond the veil. He's looked into, he's seen things he wasn't meant to see, which is like a common From Software trope. The idea that, like, you lose your mind from forbidden knowledge. And Seath's study of crystals and what have you is very obviously, like, meant to be that. Almost like a cosmic horror thing. Are the crystals. So Logan being over here and being out of his mind, I don't think it's a thing of, like, oh, he's hollow now. I think it's oh, he went crazy because he got knowledge he shouldn't have had. And if I'm not mistaken, the game will even back that up for me. But we'll see. We'll see. Sinner Shep, welcome back. 4 months in a row. Much appreciated. Thank you, Sinner. You rock, don't ever change. Thank you. I seriously appreciate that. Thank you for your support. He snorted too much crystal. Yeah. He sees what people use Crystal Soul Spear for in Dark Souls 3 and it sends him over the edge. I like that. Begs the question, what exactly did he find in those tomes? White Dragon Breath. Sorcery developed by Logan during his infatuation with Seath the Scaleless. Emit crystal breath of Seath the Scaleless. Although it no longer causes curses, what madness caused old Big Hat to appropriate this frightful power of an ancient dragon? Sorcery boosted by the knowledge Logan acquired at the Regal Archives. Fire a piercing crystal soul spear. These pale magic spears, sharpened through crystallization, are on par with the armaments of the ancient lords. Logan acquired homing crystal soul mass at the Regal Archives. The mysteries of souls, crystals, and the sorceries are deeply intertwined. Sorcery boosted by the knowledge Logan acquired at the Regal Archives. High magic plus crystallization on the right weapon. Logan's trials were successful, and the crystal medium facilitated a stronger bond between weapon and soul. So, somehow, the crystals act as a medium to enhance the power of... to increase the power of magic, but the power of magic is the power of the soul. And keep in mind, like, all of this is essentially Seath shit. Like the every spell, like Seath is the dude. Like all magic is derived from like the study of Seaths. Whatever. Large magic ember. A form of sorcery, handled only by the Vinheim magic blacksmith. And the Chaos Flame Ember, I don't think we read this, is an art of the lost city of Izalith, handled only by the blacksmith knowledgeable in ancient methods. Chaos weapons are demon weapons, augmented by humanity, which inflict fire damage. Which is another thing to, like, you know, like, one of those things we talk about. The Chaos is a combination of fire and humanity. So, like, the Witch of the Bed of Chaos, the Witch of Izalith. The fact that she was able to create a bed of chaos, pretty indicative that humans were involved in whatever methods she used. The Tin Crystallization Catalyst is a catalyst imbued in terrifying crystal magic used by Logan after his fixation on Seath. Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, but demands extremely high intelligence from its wielder, and halves sorcery usages. So you have to have 32 intelligence to wield this thing, and it cuts the number of sorceries in half, which I think is a reference to like what it's doing to your mind. You're not all there anymore. Like you can't focus. You can't remember as much as you used to. At least I like that idea. Hey, what's up, Slater? Yeah. A bit like the Insanity Catalyst from Demon Souls. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Alright, so we got Logan all figured out. Let's go take a look at Griggs and see how many souls we're gonna need to finish his quest line. Yeah, you can use the tin crystallization catalyst as a spear, and it's pretty good.
Oh, hello. Why, of course. But now that you've located I can't imagine that I can be of much help.
All right. 42, 8, 48. We'll say 50, 58, 58. We need 58,000.
Goodbye then. Do
You want to join the Kissin' Club? You want to join the Kissin' Club?
heavens.
Alright, now what was the other thing we wanted to do? Oh, we wanted to look at the Artorias swords. So, let me access my bottomless box. Let me pull out, a broken straight sword. Surely I have one. Do I really not have one? Oh, there it is. Straight sword hilt. Let's take that. And, let's head to Anor Londo. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we don't actually need these weapons upgraded to look at what they make. Just as long as we have them in our inventory, they should show up. We can't make them, but they show up.
Forged.
Oh, nope. Sure don't. I do have to upgrade them. Alright, so... with the soul of Gwendolyn, I can make a tin Dark Moon Catalyst. The Dark Moon Catalyst requires 16 faith. Oh, but we can't even read it. We can't read what it does unless we make it. Okay. So I was wrong there. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and make it.
Comments.
Jesus. Yeah, it requires 16 faith to use, but it casts sorceries. Catalyst born from the soul of the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn, Dark Moon deity who watches over the abandoned city of gods, Anor Londo. Gwendolyn is Gwen's last born, and a legitimate god, but he is also a moon sorcerer, and this wand is boosted by faith, not intelligence. So this is sort of like the exact opposite of Velka's talisman. Instead of casting miracles boosted by intelligence, it casts sorceries boosted by faith. Not as useful as a weapon. I'm gonna need a bunch of Titanite shards, which I don't have, and he doesn't sell. Oh, he does! He does sell Titanite shards. Okay, dope. Alright, I still am gonna need souls. DSW, welcome back. Thank you for 6 months. Doing good. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so let's alright, I think if we just level this up to 10, we're good. But we're gonna need Andre to ascend it, and that sucks. Now we gotta go all the way back to Andre. Ugh.
Comments.
Although, I want to change this Baldur's Side sword to Chaos anyway. So, we'll go ahead and unascend it to plus 10. And now, it can make the Great Sword of Artorias with the Soul of Sif. With the Soul of Artorias, you can make the Abyss Greatsword. Alright? One of these comes with a curse. And you'll notice that, they require... This one requires 24 strength, 18 dex, 18 intelligence, and 18 faith. This one requires 22 strength, 18, 18, and 18. One of them comes pre-cursed, and I'm pretty sure it's the Abyss Greatsword, but it might be the other one. The Abyss Greatsword, one of them comes pre-cursed, so it can hit ghosts and stuff like that. But if you want to make, like, the honest-to-God Greatsword of Artorias, you need to use either the Broken Straight Sword or, like, a Straight Sword hilt. Which, we're working on it. Give me a little bit and we'll have it all figured out. Hey, what's up, Pinko? The one without magic damage is cursed. Alright, so we gotta go to Andre. We've got to ascend the straight sword, the broken straight sword, or the straight sword hilt to plus 10. Once it's ascended to plus 10, the giant can use it to make the other great sword of Artorias. Alright, chat.
Show me that ember of yours. Well, I've never heard of a black ember. How about leaving that ember with me? I find it strangely fascinating.
This is the dark ember he wants.
Yes. Well, thank you. This ember really is something special. I'm already under its spell. I sense great potential, indeed.
So now he can make occult weapons. Occult weapons are, you take a weapon that's divine to +5, and then you modify it, and it becomes occult. And occult weapons are good at destroying the gods and things created by the gods. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like Gwendolyn's Silver Knights, and the giants, they take extra damage from dark. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong on that. All right, straight sword. Let's go. Yes. All right. Now let's get it up to +10. All right.
Oi, where are you off to?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I was rude. I was rude to Andre, and he's mad about it. And to be honest, that's fair. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, I'm also going to go back to Firelink Shrine, and I'm going to go talk to Rickert of Vinheim, the blacksmith, and I'm going to give him an ember, and I'm going to upgrade my bow, and I'm going to make it magic. Which will be dope. I'll have a magic bow, chat. And then I'm gonna buy magic arrows. And then I'll have magic bow and magic arrows. And that's pretty cool, if you ask me. And you did ask me. You consented to my answer by being here. It's basically like you're just asking me questions even when you're not. Occult weapons are also amazing for PvP. So much lore. I agree. I agree. Interesting, in Dark Souls, there is only 3 different types of damage. Or 4, rather, sorry. Physical, magic, fire, and lightning. There is no dark damage. In Dark Souls. So dark damage oftentimes just counts as magic or magic plus physical.
Hey, hang on. That's a sorcery ember, isn't it? Yes, it certainly is. First I've seen since my banishment from Vinheim. What do you say, friend? Mind giving that to me? This is no man's land. I'm the only one who could handle it anyway. Yes, as you should. I won't disappoint you. I'm taskless no longer. What? There's nothing. We're both
Alright, so the longbow, we can turn into a magic longbow. And then from magic longbow, it can become a magic longbow +10, or it can become an enchanted longbow. Alright, so let's take a look. Magic and enchanted is weird. You'll notice that, like, right off the bat, magic retains more physical damage than enchanted does. But you'll also notice that magic longbow has more magic damage than enchanted does. And so you're like, yo, WT fuck. Why? What good is it then? It seems like magic's the way to go. But what happens is they get weird. Some weapons have like better like base damage, like they have like a higher base damage. So sometimes enchanted is worth it, but other times magic is the way to go. It looks like in the case of the longbow, it looks like magic +10 is the way to go, instead of enchanted +5. But I could totally be wrong. This might do some wacky shit, and at +5 enchanted, it might increase massively. Who the hell knows? It gets weird when you start looking at. But what's weird is like no one uses these infusions anyway. Like no one uses occult. No one, you know, like. But if you ever like take the time to like start digging around in these infusions, they start getting real finicky, and they're kind of interesting in that way. It's just a shame that like everything is outdone by chaos or lightning. Is like chaos or lightning is the way to go, unless you know you want like to crystal something. It appears that enchanting gets better scaling, but they both have S. Alright, so like enchanted longbow +0 has A scaling. Magic longbow +6 has S scaling. Are you telling me that if I go to +5, the enchanted longbow will also have S? +5 enchanted has S. Man, that's crazy. But like a better S, presumably. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know how much more S on +5 is compared to +10 magic S. Is Divine Ember worth it outside Catacombs, and even then? In the Catacombs, for sure. Because it'll keep things dead for you, right? You don't have to kill the necromancers. I mean, you do want to kill the necromancers, but like you can just kill the skeletons and they stay dead. But you know, I mean, it's not bad. It's magic damage that scales with faith on blessed weapons. You know, it's all right. There's definitely better stuff, but like if you're just playing through the game, you know, it's fine. You'll want a different weapon to do other stuff, but like that weapon will serve you for you know, a good portion of the game. My intelligence will be 40, Ziggy, when I'm done. Enchanted does less damage, LeMayo. Yeah, pretty interesting, right? Alright, we got a magic weapon. And now... by the time we're finished, we should have an enchanted weapon as well.
Goodbye then. Keep your head on it. You really help break the monotony.
We'll have a +5 enchanted falchion, a +10 magic longbow, a +5 chaos Baldur's side sword, and maybe some other stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not cut and dry. Enchanted, and it's been a long time since I've looked at it, but I mean, you guys know how nerdy I am. Like, I make like lore characters, and I will absolutely give them like lore damage. So like, I've done a few like deep looks into magic versus enchanted weapons, and occult versus divine. And like they're really finicky. There is no like, you know, cut and dry rule with those enchantments. They really are strange, and they behave strangely. All right, now let's go to the Catacombs. Let's give this guy his embers. He's gonna want the Chaos Ember as well as the fire ember.
An ember from New Londo?
No.
And a fine ember it be. What do you say? Why not leave it with me? I'll give you a flame to feast your eyes upon. Yes, yes, very well. We'll get these old bones to work.
He thinks it's from New Londo, but it's actually from the Demon Ruins. And now he can make fire weapons, which we're going to need him to do. But first,
What was that about? Don't be coming around here without a good reason.
but first,
Why, that's an ember unlike any that I have seen. A very curious pattern. Could it be the flame of the legendary witch? I know. Suppose you left that ember with me. Old Vamos would never let you down. No, not ever. Yes, splendid. Splendid indeed. My, oh my. You precious little thing.
alright, so we're going to take our Baldur's Side sword, we're going to modify it, we're going to regress a little bit, and it's gone from plus 15 to now it's plus 5. And now that it's plus 5, we're going to make it plus 5 fire. And now that it's plus 5 fire, we're going to modify it and make it plus 0 chaos. And what happens is it becomes physical and fire with no scaling. However, the fire damage scales with our own humanity. If you have 10 soft humanity in your status bar, you max out the fire damage on this.
If that'll be all, then be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
So, now we've got magic damage, fire damage, magic damage, physical damage, and magic damage. Basically, if somebody casts Great Magic Barrier, we want to be able to switch to the Chaos so that we can still do some damage to them. Now we're going to head back to the Giant. And we're going to take a look at these Artorias swords. I was watching one of your old 6-hour Wex Dust Invasion videos, and you sang a lot on stream. Let's bring that back. I sing when I don't have, like, anything off the top of my head to talk about. But fortunately, on this type of playthrough, like, there's always something to talk about. What a bad idea Chaos was. You're crazy. Chaos was a great idea. Bring back weird stuff. Bring back taking weird chances and doing weird stuff. I'm all about it. Alright, so the straight sword hilt we can turn into the great sword of Artorias. This requires the Soul of Sif. Good lord. So the Soul of Sif can make 2 weapons. The Soul of Artorias can make 1. Alright, this one requires 24, 18, 20, and 20, and has magic damage. That's pretty wild. It sucks that I can't... Let me ask you, chat. Let me ask you. Would you be all about chaos if you couldn't fast travel to the blacksmith? I know a lot of people don't like no warping, but like I think it's better. I think it's better in every way. Being able to warp after you beat like a big boss is a great reward, and I'm cool with it. But like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 really should have brought back like you can't warp right off the bat. Everybody complains about it. Everybody complains about it. But then everybody turns around and also complains about how how the world design isn't as good in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Like, it's not like one cool map that's all interconnected and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be, because you can teleport everywhere you need to go. I like running around, you know what I mean? I think it's a cool part of the game. I understand not everybody feels that way, and I understand that, like, you know, it's just a matter of your personal taste. But I like it. I like having to, like, make a trek for special occasions to go places. I think it's cool. Alright, chat, I'm gonna let y'all vote. Would you rather we give Artorias' soul to, Syrian, whatever, or give it to the blacksmith? I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes to vote, and you guys can figure out what we're gonna do with Artorias' soul. While that's happening, I'm going to purchase... Oh, he doesn't sell... I could have sworn. That's fine. I'm gonna buy some moonlight arrows for my badass bow. Now we've got this badass magic bow. I love it. I'm gonna use a homeward bone while you guys are voting. I'm gonna go run around and meet Calamite. Lost in the Cosmic Sea for 1 year. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Happy anniversary, babe. If you give it to her, yeah, you get some dialogue. I don't know how, like, powerful the dialogue is. In Dark Souls 1, not having the warp for half the game is fine because you can level up from any bonfire. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, you have to give the warp because you can only level up from an NPC. That's in a fixed location. And having to backtrack for an entire hour to level up is bad design and wouldn't feel good to play. Probably. I think the easy way to fix that is just let me level up at the bonfire. Again, this is just personal preference, but like, the idea of like the lonely cursed world of Dark Souls, and you're running around this lonely world by yourself, and like the only person you have to depend on is yourself. I love that, and I miss that about later Souls games. I don't want bonfire waifus to level me up. I don't, you know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm absolutely by myself all the time. Holy shit, look at that dragon. This is a funny thing that I did the first time I played the game. I was like, you know what? I bet if I plunge attack this dragon, it'll. That's how you do it. You have to plunge attack him. So I came up here and I plunge attacked Calamite. And I was like, I got him. And you know what the game did? The game just didn't give a shit, is what the game did. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we supposed to do, Chad? He's so powerful. He's so strong. We'll never stand a chance down there. We can't fight that dude. If I were a dragon in a video game, I would simply fly in the air and breathe fire on my enemy until it died. If only he couldn't fly. Then we might stand a chance. URL. Thanks for the follow and welcome. Yeah. Alright, chat is just about finished voting. It's pretty neck and neck right now, actually. But the voting is about to be over. It looks like Syrian, Kyrian, whatever. Looks like she's gonna take it. Indeed, she does. Nova Trance, thank you for the 216 bits. LTK pumped 26,000 channel points into that.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it? Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Dark Silver Tracer, Gold Tracer.
May the Lord guide thee.
The Gold Tracer is a curved sword used by the Lord's Blade, one of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights. She brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. Absolutely brutal weapon. Insane damage. Weighs nothing. Curved sword speed. And bleed buildup out the ass. Infinite stun lock. Pretty crazy. The other one she gives you is the critical weapon. 160 critical modifier on this Silver Tracer. All physical damage. Dex scaling of S at +0. +0. It has an S scaling index. A dark silver dagger used by Lord's Blade Syrian of Gwyn's 4 knights. The victim is first distracted by dazzling streaks of the Gold Tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. Yeah, the R2 on this, I think, builds up poison or toxic. But the payoff is she uses the dark silver tracer in her right hand for riposts and backstabs, and then the Gold Tracer is like the spammy fast weapon. Obviously, the Dancer of the Boreal Valley using very similar weapons, although obviously different as well. Now that we've given her the soul, she's happy. She gave us her weapons and she said thank you. Absolute sweetie. She's gonna join the kissing club. I love when chat gets in arguments over how to pronounce the fictional character's made-up fantasy name. Everybody, real quick. Pronounce the name of the lich that possessed Raceland Majir. Go ahead. Pronounce it. I'm sure you've got it right. I'm sure you're the one who knows how to say it. It's made-up fantasy shit. It doesn't matter. Piss Baby Extreme. No, his name was Fistendantalus. Piss Baby Extreme is a good name though. Hey, what's up?
You humans, always taking what you please. Then I shall do the same.
Undead Hunter Charms, chat. Undead Hunter Charms. Now, think about how big Artorias is. Think about how big Goff is. Think about how big Ornstein is. And then we have her chucking Undead Hunter Charms and using critical attacks. She is absolutely an assassin for Gwyn who is out to kill human beings.
Such conceit. How did you imagine that the Lord's blade would not reach you?
No, she's not human. She hates humans. She thinks humans suck. She's just that size. Or maybe she's like maybe she's a self-loathing human. I don't know. Sinner Shep has redeemed Soul Air's White Soapstone and says, Jack's life for hire, please. Well then, I got you. Jack's life for hire, enjoy your sub, welcome back, enjoy your emotes, brought to you by Sinner Shep. Sinner Shep, thanks for hanging out. That's you know, amassing all those channel points. Much appreciated. You want to go again? We'll go again. Huh? You want to go? You want to go one more time? Huh? Huh? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Are you the Hornet? Is that your thing? Is that your deal? You're the Hornet lady? You think that's cool? You think it's cool to be a Hornet lady? You like that? You like being the Hornet lady? Can't get enough of it? You think it rules? You think it rules to be the Hornet lady? Woo! Oh, she got me. Oh, she got me. Woo! Damn it! No! Ah! I meant to free aim that. Uh-oh, I'm about to... Woo! She could have backstabbed me. Oh! Who's the Hornet lady now? Who is it?
How? You humans, my dear, are.
Huh? Huh? She's got some wild ass armor. It's pretty neat. Where the hell is it? I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Ah, there it was. Mask of the Lord's Blade, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. The Cyclops headpiece is common to all of the Lord's Blades. But Kieran was determined to earn this soft porcelain mask as a unique decoration of honor. The mask is lined with ivory locks of hair. So, the blue headpiece is like all of the Lord's Blades have that. With the Cyclops, the eye on the front and the eye on the back. But then she won the porcelain mask as like an added extra honor. Oh, you know what? We could actually wear... This is actually lighter. 5 and 8 poise. 5.1 and 8 poise. So yeah. Nice. I dig that. .5 and 8 poise. Three units is a little heavy. 1.5. We could probably go up to like 2 units, but I'm not sure if anything... I'm not sure if there's anything in the 2-unit club that's worth a shit. Alright. We did a bunch of looking around at stuff. We gave the soul to where it was supposed to go. I'm a good person. Now we just need a key that will open up this area over here. Oh, by the way, this is, yes, we need some PvP lore, right? We get the Purple Coward's Crystal. We've reached the Battle of Stoicism Gazebo. The Plaque of Legends. Who's the 6-man battle legends? Oh, the six-man battle legends. Who are they? Who could they be? What powerful builds will they have used? No one. No one. Oh, there we go. Popo 800 Assassin. No, I don't want to look at his profile. I want to look at his build. Let's download advanced data. Using a Chaos Rapier and a Crystal Great Club. And Firestorm. Hornet Ring, Ring of Favor. Level 99. You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, so, we have the deathmatch dais, the team dais, and the duel dais, right? Anywho, the purple coward's crystal. Important lore on this, chat. Victory in this battle once led to ancient Anor Londo. But even in the absence of its overseer, capitulation is a disgrace. In the name of a warrior's honor, do not quickly resort to use of this crystal. Alright. Victory in the arena once led to Anor Londo. Alright, we are in a human settlement. Oolacile. That's my build. Nice. So, I get it now. I don't think I'd ever paid it, you know, like, caught that. Even in the absence of its overseer, the overseer of the arena. Victory in this battle once led to ancient Anor Londo, but even in the absence of its overseer, capitulation is a disgrace. In the name of a warrior's honor, do not quickly resort to this crystal. So, yeah, the Nameless King, right? Gotta be Nameless King. The Nameless King was like the overseer of the arena. He was like a god of warriors, and he looked down on his warriors, right? But now he's gone. The overseer's gone. Oh, we need to get in there, chat. I've always believed that Kyrian is a human, but maybe he doesn't even really know it. Like San from Princess Mononoke, raised by the gods or some such. Maybe. I could see Miyazaki taking some influence from a story like that. All right, let's get invaded. Let's get invaded by Chester, Marvelous Chester. Yeah, Miyazaki taking some influence from Miyazaki. I could see it. Chester! You shot me in the back. No honor. No honor, Chester. No honor. Oh, Chester, you punk. My man gets infinite hyper armor on his sweep. So we have to be aware of that. Get out of here. All right. There's Chester done. Let's go get that key. Hey, Kid Hellacious. Welcome back. Thank you for 11 months. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Chester is absolutely bizarre. He has his own skeleton, animations, and everything. Neat. I didn't know he had his own, like, skeleton. I mean, I knew he had his own animations. I didn't know he had his own, like, you know, skeleton. Like, it was different from everything else. Obviously, you know, it goes without saying, a lot of people believe that Chester is a bit of a preamble to Bloodborne, which, you know, he very well might be. Studios have a habit of, you know, putting a little bit of a hint of their next project into DLCs. Bethesda has certainly done that quite a bit. Before I played From Software games, I was a Bethesda nerd. And there's a quest line you can do in one of the Oblivion DLCs. No, the opposite. There is a DLC for Morrowind, and you can do a side quest in that DLC. And if you do the side quest, it's for a fortune teller. And if you have not beat Morrowind... Oh, Lord! Oh my god. If you haven't beat Morrowind... Good Lord. Please die. If you haven't beat Morrowind, you're still alive? If you haven't beat Morrowind, the fortune teller tells you, after you do his quest, he tells you how Morrowind ends, right? But if you have beat the final quest and you do the DLC, the NPC fortune teller instead gives you the prologue to Oblivion. The next Elder Scrolls game. So, you know, it was like obviously put there on purpose, a little hint. And then in Oblivion, if I'm not mistaken, there's a DLC side quest you can do that makes reference to Skyrim. It's a thing that, you know, developers just do. It's a nice little Easter egg. Give fans an idea of what they're working on next, you know. So Chester, resembling a Yarnamite, very well could be one of those types of hints. And then in Bloodborne, in the DLC, we meet the hunter Yamamura. You know, very well could be a little nod towards Sekiro. It's another one of those let there be light sounds. Chester used to have a black Zweihander. It was really cool looking. It's a shame it didn't end up in the game. What are you laughing at? Got that crest key, baby. A bent crest key. The grooves of the crest are enchanted. The door sealed with a powerful spell. All right, we don't want to go down there. We want to go over here. Yeah. How are we doing on hit points? Oh, we got plenty. Ooh! Not sure we had that many. I like to imagine, and that makes me sound like a psychopath, but, you know, hear me out. I like to imagine that the screams that we're hearing are Dusk, and she's, like, screaming for help down in the chasm of the abyss. Obviously, I don't know that, but I think it fits. There we get Dark Fog. It just makes the screams more terrifying if you can be like, oh shit, I've met that person. Abyss sorcery discovered by an Oolacile sorcerer on the brink of madness. Create a cloud of dark fog. Although dark fog is, in theory, relatively close to humanity, it also happens to be a terrible poison for humans. Perhaps it reflects man's cruelty against his own. Unbelievable, by the way, chat. I'm human as shit over here. And I've not been invaded in Oolacile. Alright, we got that crest key. We can open it up, and we can meet one of the best dudes of all time. That's true, Farthrax. So, this dude's up here, chilling. We can see that the... he's got something coming off of his helmet there. My man's working on some sort of stones. Got a big-ass bow over here.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorius. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
He sells poop, homeward bones, prism stones, and carvings, as well as Titanite upgrade materials and great arrows. Great arrow used by Hawkeye Goff, one of the Lord Gwyn's 4 knights, for dragon slaying, requires great bow. Goff personally crafts each stone tip and wraps the shaft tightly with tree bark.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
I love that line. Like, when your work is done and you're old, you think back to, when you had a purpose, when you had something to do, when you know what I mean? It's good. It's good stuff.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. What good is... But I'm lucky... Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit. Good morrow. Is the black dragon posing thee duress?
Absolutely.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anor Londo dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end. Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorius. Now, watch, and see how Goff hunts dragons.
The little touch right there where he can't see his bow, so he's having to feel for it, is absolutely, like, that's that kind of like show, don't tell in storytelling that's so important.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
What a badass old dude. Also, Goff is really important as, like, we've met characters that are likable, even though we might not understand them, like Solaire. But the idea of having, like, a likable NPC... The idea of having a likable NPC who, you know, represents, like, the other half of the equation, the gods and what have you. Is nice, you know? You want that. It, like, yeah, you know, anybody can make an NPC that you like because he, you know, like, oh, I'm jolly and happy and yada yada, and I want to help you all the time, and you can summon me to fight the very hard bosses, you know. Like, sure, yeah, that's great. But making an NPC that you can appreciate who is just a cool guy is nice. And it's important, too, in a game where, like, NPCs are just, like, sometimes incomprehensible, like, crazy people. You know, like, I want to see, I need a son. I need a son. I have to have one. I'm a crazy person. You know, like, Goff is, like, so just down to earth. Alright, chat. I'm gonna put a little split in the VOD right here. And, when we come back, it's Calamite time. We're gonna defeat Calamite. Because we already met him. So I can't say we're gonna meet Calamite, because we already did. Now we have to defeat Calamite. You get